Okay, I remember 3, 4 years ago. Okay, was it 3, 4 years ago? Uh, and a little bit prior to that. Okay, Cerebral Madness was a very pro-black black female. Okay, she did videos. She did very positive videos about black men, black love. She did videos promoting black businesses. Okay, talking about racial issues going on in society and that whole type of thing. And I actually really appreciated her content back when she was doing those types of videos. She was a very, inspiring black female to watch and very positive. And I remember I enjoy watching her stuff. Fast forward to 2020, and now she is one of the most pro swirler black women anywhere on the internet, and she's doing a live stream right now promoting Arab men. I may dissect that video later. Okay, but she has dedicated her life now to the swirl mindset, and she is now an enemy of black men. Now, I remember around 2000, I want to say it was 2016. That's when I want to say it was 2016 going into 2017. She deleted those videos now, but some very strange videos popped up on her channel around that time, and these videos were very strange and they were very disturbing. She seemed very distressed in a lot of these videos. She didn't seem like someone who was in her right mind. She didn't seem like someone who, you know, who, you know, she seemed like someone who was in some sort of deep distress. Some sort of, because she made some videos talking about she had moved into a new apartment complex, and that there were these black dudes that lived around there that were looking at her funny and making her feel funny and making her feel weird. Okay. And at first, I was like, okay, what's going on here? This sounds weird. Then she started saying that the dudes was stalking her through her apartment complex and following her to the mailbox. Just some wild ass shit. And a lot of the dudes who followed her at that time, they started to question her. They're like, why are you saying this stuff? What's going on? What's going on, sister? What's going on? And at one point, one of the dudes, and I could tell that dude sincerely cared for her. He was trying to ask her what was going on in her comments section, and her response, she just typed, "Fuck you." And I was like, whoa, goddamn. And then the dude was shocked, and he responded, and he was like, "Fuck me? Really?" And I was like, whoa, this is some weird ass shit this chick is doing. And she was saying that these guys, these shadow black dudes, now I don't think there was ever a police report written or any. If there was a police report or anything like that, you would have been able to look that stuff up. Okay, she never said that she spoke to law enforcement or gave an actual statement or went to court or got a restraining orders charge. She never said any of these dudes' names. She never even said that she even knew any of these guys. Okay. However, she was claiming that there was this group of shadow black dudes, and I'm calling them that. She didn't call them that. I'm calling them that, for the purposes of this video. But she said there was these shadow black dudes that was, around, and they was stalking her, and they and she said at one point she was going to her mailbox, and one of them was, stalking her to the mailbox, or he tried to grab her when she went to the mailbox, or some weird ass shit. And she was making these videos. The screen would be all black, and she would be like hyperventilating, and you know, you could tell she was in some sort of mental distress. Something was going on, okay? And I think it was more mental than something that was actually going on, because she never filed a police report. There was never a real police report or anything that went on in court or anything like that she never even said she never even confirmed any of that. So all of this was just in her head. And then after that, she left YouTube for like another couple years. Then she came back and she was all pro swirler after that. She was all, now she got all these swirling videos, all this stuff talking about Arab men and that kind of thing. Okay? And it goes to show you that how people flip, how a lot of women, what happens is a lot of women who are pro-black, what it is they think that being pro-black is going to give them immediate black male validation, and when it does it, they want to destroy the pro-black mindset. They want to burn it all down because they didn't get the validation that they wanted, because, you know what I mean? And this is a chick who, and I'm going to be honest with y'all, man, I don't think black dudes really ever felt her like that. I don't think they did, honestly. I think at one point she really wanted her brother. She really wanted the brothers, but the brothers just wasn't feeling her like that. And she may have had a few relationships. Maybe she broke up with a few brothers. Maybe she was hurt. And she said, fuck it with these black dudes. Let me go over here to these Arab guys. Now, she still ain't got no boyfriend. She's still single. Even on the swirling side, she promotes all these Arab men and stuff now, but she doesn't have an Arab husband that's buying her stuff and having her living, taking care of her and all that. She don't have that. But what she has now is this new ideology that is a reaction to her not being validated back when she was pro-black. And that's the reality of what's going on with Cerebral Madness. Every video she's talking real greasy, real nasty, real slick. She's trying to model herself after Crystal and Karazhan. A lot of these chicks, they try to model themselves after Crystal and Karazhan when they want to go swirler. That's who they model themselves after. Crystal and Karazhan are women who has her own mental issues and stuff revolving around her mother. Let me repeat that. Mental issues revolving around her mother. And she has internalized that and now transposed that onto black men as she promotes swirling. Okay, you notice not a lot of marriages in the followership of Crystal and Karazhan. In fact, there's almost zero marriages. I don't think Crystal and Karazhan has had a single marriage of any of these young black women who follow her. I do think there's a couple, but they're like older black women who were probably dating white guys anyways. But she hasn't gotten any of these young black women who follow her, any of them married or in fruitful relationships. Okay. But that is the swirler mindset. It leads them to this whole mindset to where they're, they just get to a position where they're just enemies of men, and they think that by attacking men, that's how they're going to get ahead. And they're not really getting ahead, but just the idea of it, they just fall in love with the idea of it, and it is what it is. But that's my video for right now. Get the likes up. Let me know what y'all think. Peace.